So it was a brand new FC26 video for you guys today. It was a very awkward start to the intro. Hope you're all feeling good. Smelling good. Your boy is back with a new Rivals video, trying out some new players, trying out some new evos, just a number of people. More importantly, just getting here and playing some games with Clara Mateo and Kat Macario. This is how we have Katarina Macario looking, her playstyles that I've chose, hand-picked myself. As always, when it comes to like certain builds, I'm trying to go for like a mixture of what position they can play. She can place a cam, a right mid, and a striker. So playstyle pluses I want with things that will be good for all three of those roles, not just one or the other. As well, just playing into her stats quite a bit. She has very phenomenal stats, so it's very easy to play into her stats. Clara Mateo is always good in this game. She's one of the most underused and underrated players in FC for the entirety of the time of them being in the game when it comes to the ladies. Moving on from Clara Mateo, wanted to talk about Katarina Macario, who is an objective player that's part of the whole little chain line to get, kind of which I kind of was, but so we have for her, more so for like a full-on cam build for her. Not thinking about anything else that she can do, but going full cam build for her is what I feel like can be an ideal cam place now, is my opinion, especially when it comes to the women players. If you want to make like a playmaker who also can score, we can put her through Evo that gave her 99 defending and boosted her passing as well. So she just looks absolutely freaking cracked, absolutely insane. And then now we want to go ahead and look at Swanson, because Swanson is, just a crazy card in general. We put her into an Evo as well to pretty much make her one of the best swingers. It wasn't really intentional to make her one of the best swingers, but she ended up becoming one of my best swingers. So when it comes down to it, when it comes to Swanson, it was what her play styles are looking like. Just went full, Pace Demon, who a winger, so quick step and rapid at the same time. Two scoring play styles and one passing play style, usually paying because I like to ping that ball to the midfield to create some chances for what they can to the striker, and going from there. Swanson's always pretty good in games as well. A lot of these cards are always pretty good in games. I always say, if you have like high rated cards, you can't cook with them. The problem is you, not the cards themselves. There's people out there freaking using all goal squads and getting 6 wins in champs right now. So it's not a lot, but it's something. Especially because like at the end of the day, I say 6 when they're going like 6-2, and then they end up like 10, things like that when it comes to like using an all goal squad. But yeah, that's Swanson. And then last but not least, my Mexican goat, Rafa Marquez, is what he's looking like. We've been in a few videos, just haven't really shown him off, so we're gonna show him off for this video. Even though more than likely he's had crazy enough games to understand like how good this card is. He's kind of ignored when he came out. This is a token store card. People pay him no attention. But he's really good. The evos have done wonders for him as well. But in general, he's always been a good card to use in FIFA. So don't sleep on cards because people assume that because they don't have flimty, so therefore they're not any good. But yeah, so go ahead and get against rivals. See if we can click with the squad. Game 1 for the squad. We're in a win streak. We won like 6 straight games. Because that's just what happens when you actually try to win and care to win. But Macario here with the ball, looking for an outlet pass. We wanted to go to the left, but that got cut off, so I went to the right. We do get recovered the ball with Jade bats Macario, trying to get it to Clara, but again, there's 2 teams who are on a win streak, so both teams want to win. Whenever there's 2 people on a win streak, you want to win in general. We will get like a little bit of a crappy shot with Mateo. That's me, not her. You should have took like a regular shot instead of taking a finesse. That situation where just hitting B is better than trying to take like a mechanical shot. But yeah, when you have like 2 squads who are like both on win streaks, it becomes very try-hardy. Because you want to be like the one who freaking like, keeps their streak and ends the other one. That was a better finesse shot we took right there, but the keeper was like, all right, you're not getting that, buddy. Nice from Taylor Flint, showing physicality. Laporte with the steal. Over to Izzy. Izzy to press to Macario. Back to press. Let's see what we can find here. Would have been a decent pass to try to go for Clara right there, but it was a lot of space. I don't know if I trust the ping shot, the ping pass from EA in that situation. Over to Macario, who feels pretty good on ball. But he's not really getting anything going with her in its formation. That's Macario to Leah Williamson for the goal. on that Trivela pass. Bocce di Trivela. Swanson down the wings with a 99 pace. Some good body control from Swanson there. Just couldn't get turned around, take a shot. Nice from Jade. Nice from Rafa Marquez with a good defense during that cutback. You know, we all know how dangerous cutback passes are. There's a high chance that I would have got a goal, not for Rafa being in the position he was in. So look forward again. Trying to, like, you know, just chop the ball, but again, against this game, you can't really choose to go just for the ball. So he gets a pin here. But we got total choice. We got a lot of faith. That's a bad pin for him because I literally moved to the left side before he took the shot. You know what they say? News go left. Like, the fact that he has a stutter step player, you can see me freaking move to the left. He should like alter his shot to the freaking right, or even down the middle. Should have got a shot off right there, but just couldn't get it off. A lot of my like attempts to score have been like, I want to say it's delayed, but just haven't been able to get the shot off. And we'll get like a great pass off to an open player, and we'll just can't get the shot off. Those some good passes, which is dangerous. Nice from Laporte. So, like, when things are dangerous, nice from total choice that save. When your opponent's just passing it around and you can't like really get to the ball. Those are dangerous situations. Very, very dangerous. Nice himself. What a steal from Izzy Rodriguez right there. Just trying to find some space or a hole to get through. This was a solid match. It's rare to have like an actual good back and forth in this game. Usually your back and forths are like pretty shit. One more bounce. All right, so game two for the squad. I actually remember this guy pretty well because this is one, like, much like last game I said that we get like a little bit of a chance right here with Mateo. He gets stopped. But last game, I'm talking about how we have a close game that's like an actual good back and forth. This is actually the opposite. It's back and forth. That wasn't a good game. This guy was scoring just some of the crappiest bullshit goals. Swanson gets a nice little shot off against a goal. It was all just like cut back from that shots. Like nothing like skillful. Just sometimes you have games where EA just allows like bad players to get some of the crappiest goals. Nice from Leah Williamson. Like, this was not someone who should have been in a close game with me. Like, this guy was not any good. But you know, as this more than any other FC, this is the easy FC to get goals in. It's the easy FC to look like a good player in when it comes to, like, you know, the outcomes, the score. Nice little run from Mateo over to Macario for the goal. Like, this guy was terrible, but he got a lot of goals off of just cutback. Like, and those cutbacks off freaking off kickoffs. He had kickoff goal cutbacks. Is how he was scoring his goals, and you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Nice from Macario. That's Macario. Mateo. These names are too similar together. A lot of CMs. Swanson gets stopped right there. Just a straight up B shot, no mechanical shot. Yeah, so it's two different contrasting games. You got one game that's back and forth. It's like legit, respect to that opponent from the first game. Was going to war. It's like this guy was just bad. He was bad but getting like just some cheese goals off. So ends up passing to Leah, but Leah has 64 shooting, so therefore Leah's not scoring that shot. Over to Mateo, back to Macario, inside to Swanson. Trying to get a little move off, but his 99 Morgan has more physical than my Swanson apparently. I'll say that too. Like this guy got carried by his 99s. He had a lot of 99s. Nice saves and total choice. Macario trying to get a little through the ball to Mateo. Get the bounce back though. Back to Macario, looking for some space. Just can't get the shot off. And suppose you're gonna make some changes, make some subs, get some other attackers in. Just get a little unlucky there. This is before the Ibra SBC, by the way. So he has like 99 Maradona, 99 Morgan, 98 Ibra. Crazy team. A little bounce back from Macario goal. Wilson's in, which means good things are going to happen. Nice for Lex to get the ball back. Just get it unlucky. We get a foul there though. Mateo. Right into the net. Nice Mateo to Wilson. The nigga has freaking anticipating freaking rolls. Now how ready you gotta be to have like put a spade on freaking cam. Nice open pass to Shaw. All right, final game for today's session. We actually there's another game before this game. In between the last video gameplay I watched and this game, there was another game, but it didn't play. Like literally, I left before kickoff. For those who don't know how I am, if I play against the 4-4-1 too many times in a row, it's been 4 times in a row, I just leave games at kickoff. So before kickoff even happened, I left the game because it was the 4-4-1-1 in a row. So we lost our win streak technically for that reason, but air quotes on losing the win streak because we didn't lose the game. We just left before it even started. But yeah, so going into the final gameplay, it doesn't really matter to me. I just play for gameplay more than anything else, not to impress people. So seeing the little win streak bonus is not that big of a deal, right? As we sit here just jockey around waiting for this guy to do something, being patient with our defending, and it pays off. We get the ball to Mateo, and he gives us space with Macario. Easy run to net, easy goal for Macario. Yeah, that was our first. It's our first loss again. Air quotes on loss in like 2 sessions. We've been on a kind of a tear, win streak wise. Nice block for Rafa Marquez. That's why I get him block plus. We want those AI blocks. Nice from Izzy. She wins it back after losing it. Over to Mateo. Over to Swanson. Back to Mateo, who gets the goal. Yeah, this gameplay is a no-doubter. Like, there is no freaking, back and forth war or back and forth with a trash bum who just scores freaking cutback goals. Now, this one is just complete dominance. Nice and Tolish Joyce. We might need her again. Nice from Flint. Gets it to Leah. Leah over to Press. It's on the run. My goat, Macario. He gives Mateo space again. Space. That's the space. Mateo with the chip shot. It's overcommitting. About to call her space. About to say space with a chip shot. Mateo again with the moves. Mateo with the moves again. The cooking. What can she do? Look at them dribbling moves from Mateo. You just don't get the low dribble finesse shot to get into the net. Nice steal from Swanson over to Macario. We're trying to do some things with her with the dribble moves. She's smooth, she's silky. Couldn't get that shot off. Got blocked, but get it again. Just continue with the moves. What will she do with cart before the horse right there, people? Cart before the horse. We got all the dribble moves down. Just couldn't freaking score. Mateo to Flint. Flint to Swanson with the curve, freaking run into the inside. Swanson over to Mateo with the goal.